Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and today we are going to be doing a video that has 3 ground beef freezer meals in it for you. So double them up, put them in the freezer so you got 6. You can use them during the weekdays, school nights, busy meeting nights, busy weekends, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. If you've been following me along, you know that I lost my refrigerator. It died, so I'm trying to stock up, and in that refrigerator on the freezer side I always had like freezer meals stocked up. So I lost some of those. Well, I lost all of them pretty much. Like 1 or 2 I got to use because they were still thawing, but so I thought, well, I need to start stocking it back up, so that's what I'm doing with this. I also realized that I did not do an intro to the video, so that's why we're here at the campground. It's fall time, pumpkin out. I'll show you around a little bit. Hold on. Got my, oh, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch a scary movie outside. It is my favorite thing to do in the fall at the campground. I love it. I bring the TV out, I sit out and watch scary movies. So yeah, the leaves are changing and falling. We got some campers here still. We got some kids that just went by, so I had to wait to video. And it's so pretty on the water. I think they have a game going somewhere. They do softball or baseball games here or something. I don't know. I hear hooting and hollering. And there's little biscuits in there. Man, a few words, just chilling. Yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I appreciate it. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Also, leave a comment down below and subscribe. If you haven't hit that bell already, it is free. It's free, people. This way, if you want to see different, obviously we do little adventures also, but cooking and low carb and like I said, any recipes that I make are usually where you can adapt them to. I adapted them from higher carb recipes to begin with. That's what I do. So you can make them any way you want. They're suggestions for you, really. That's what it is. So anyway, hopefully you enjoy this video. Hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. I'm close to 2,000 subscribers, so I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe bell. That little bell, hit it. It'll notify you every time I put up a new video, or you can just hit it to subscribe. You don't have to have the notification on if you got a lot of notifications. Trust me, I understand. I just looked at my subscribers thing the other day of people that I watch, because sometimes I don't see a lot of these people. I have over 200 channels I subscribe to. It's unreal. But anyway, I go in moments. Like if I'm cleaning, I want to watch cleaning videos. If I'm organizing, I'm watching those. If I'm cooking, I'm watching those. If I'm canning, I'm watching those. If I'm, you know, I also like garage sale ones, yard sales, flea markets, crafting, holiday. Whatever mood I'm in, that's what I'm watching. So I totally understand. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Watch these freezer meals. You need them in your life. Cheers. Okay, so I went downstairs. I took my list down of everything I needed from downstairs. Well, everything I needed. I brought up some pans that I have. I put in the freezer. I did bring up some pickles because we are out of pickles up here that I canned, and I can use those for my husband's lunch. And I brought up some applesauce because we're out of that for his lunch. So I have everything except for tortillas. In this, I think that's it, tortillas. I have everything else that I need for this. So which I have the tortillas because I have a few little grocery items coming. So, now a few things I need, like 15 ounces of tomato sauce, 8 ounces of tomato sauce. So I'm going to combine what I need with this one and 2 of these, and I should have plenty. So, and then I got my sliced olives. This is what happens when you have a really good, it makes it easy when you have a really well-stocked pantry. And these are black soybean beans that I use from time to time. Some green chilies. So yeah, these are my basic things here. The rest is going to be a lot of eggs, cheese, ground beef, and pretty much like produce. A little bit of produce. Okay. The first one we're going to make is this pepperoni mac and cheese. So all these recipes are coming out of the Taste of Home Make It, Freeze It. This is a wonderful book. You know Taste of Home, you know that name. It's amazing. This is a great book. So I just got it on eBay, got it used. It was like $5. It's well worth it. We're also going to be doing a zucchini pizza casserole. Can't can't remember. I kind of had them marked in here, but I don't know where the other ones are right now. Anyway, so I'm getting the pasta going. So it's 1 cup of pasta. So I'm getting that going right now, which was perfect because it was the rest of a box. So I just used the rest of the box, but you can use elbow. I'm using penne. I'm going to put in about 1/2 of an onion and saute that up. You're going to want some pepperoni. You can leave them whole if you want. I'm going to cut them just in half real quick and put them in the pan here in just a minute with the olives. You can always, whatever you, I mean, if you want to put in mushrooms, whatever you want, go ahead and do that. But, so I'm going to put in the black olives and the pepperoni. This is a used bag that I had open. I don't know if I'll put the whole thing in. I might do just one more chunk in here, and then I have a little left over if I want to do a mini pizza or something at some point. Okay, I just threw in just a small can of sliced black olives. You can leave those out if you want. I'm just going to saute this up, and then we're going to be adding in about 8 ounces or so. So one of those small cans of tomato sauce. A little bit of sweetener or sugar, whatever you want to do. And a little bit of seasoning. Alright, so I'm not going to add salt because we had the pepperoni and stuff like that. But I did add some garlic powder and some Italian seasoning. And a little bit of pepper. Okay, so I sprayed, this is like one of those 8x8 cake pans or whatever. You can use glass containers, you can use whatever containers you want in your house. I just like easy cleanup, and I can kind of smoosh them in my freezer if I need to. So I put the whole skillet in here. This is just mozzarella, well, it's actually like the Italian style, but if you have mozzarella, you can use cheddar. Sprinkled a good probably 1/2 cup on top. And I'm going to let it cool, and then I will cover it and get it ready for the freezer once it's all cooled down. Instructions are right on there to bake it at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. You thaw it out in the fridge the night before. So there you go. It looks yummy. One down. Okay, so this one's going to be the chili tortilla bake. So what I'm going to start with is putting in 1 pound of ground beef in the pan, get that going, and then we're just going to add everything to the skillet and pile our tortillas in this pan here. I'm going to spray it first. Layer the tortillas so they cover everything, pile the food on, the mixture from the pan, put another layer of tortillas, pile the mixture on, put cheese on top, and that will be done. This will be a quick one also. So you can see why the meat is cooking right now. I put 2 down, pulled it up a little bit, and then I split 1 in half and overlapped it a little bit. That's just how I do it. So you may have your own way. That's how I'm going to do it. And I already pre-split the second one because it's going to be, I'm going to be using these carb counter tortillas. So we'll get the mixture going. Okay, so I put in about 2 8-ounce cans, I think it was, of tomato sauce. I'm going to put in 4 ounces of green chilies. I only did half of those black beans, and I rinsed them. I will freeze the other half. I'll just put them in the freezer. They're like a soybean type thing. I'm going to mix this up. You can put corn in if you want. I am going to. Mine is like fresh corn that was kind of just slightly blanched that I was going to freeze. You can put freezer corn in here. That's fine. Mixing this up. We'll get some spices here in a minute. Okay, added the corn in. I'm going to add in a little bit of red chili flakes. Just a little bit. Since I have this huge container, I have to use them anytime I can. And do some cumin. You know I don't measure anything, so I apologize. I'm just going to do it the way I want to. Okay, we'll add in some chili powder. Alright, I'm going to add in some cilantro. Obviously use fresh. Okay, I added a little bit of salt already. I think I got everything. Obviously, anything else Mexican-y you want to put in here, go ahead. Jalapenos, whatever. I do want to add some garlic powder in here too. And that is it. And we're going to start layering, which doesn't take much. Easy peasy, nice freezer meal. If you had the pie plates, like you could do easily in a pie plate and get 2 pie plates out of it. But I didn't have any of the tinfoil pie plates, which really bummed me out. But because they're perfectly round, right? Fits in there perfectly. Okay, so we just layer it on, and then we're gonna add some cheese to this too. Now, of course, I have cheese in the freezer, and I don't know, I just got it out a little while ago, so we'll see how that goes. But, oh no, that's right, I got the Fiesta cheese for this one. So I'm good. Look at how good this looks. Yummy! Yummy, yummy. Okay, then cheese. What did I do with it? Hold on. Generous on your cheese, man. You're gonna use 2 cups. You're gonna use the whole bag. So 2 cups of cheese. Spread off to the side. And then tortillas. Tortillas. Very messy in here, you guys. Very messy. I have a grocery order I didn't put away. I'm gonna flip it on this side this time. Because this side was the whole ones. Not that it makes a difference. But I usually do that when I do my lasagnas too. I flip my noodles back and forth. I don't know. I feel it'll stay together a little bit better when you're doing stuff. All right. That's your last layer. This is 1 pound of burger, just so you know. I would assume you kind of know that, but yeah, jalapenos would be really good in this. I should have put my jalapeno powder, but whatever. I did put the red chili flakes, so. I don't have any. I think I've used up all my frozen ones, and I'm waiting for friends, hint, hint, to get theirs growing. Then I can have some more. Know how that goes. Okay, cheese. And this is one also. I'll let it cool off. You don't pre-bake any of these. Let it cool off, and then it'll be at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. Also, when I write instructions on it. There. Okay, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Number 2 down. What is going on? Onto the zucchini pizza casserole. So there's about 4 cups here. If you're a little under, it's fine. It doesn't matter. So I just shredded in the food processor. You saw me do that real quick. I was trying to do it one-handed. Wasn't working very well to try and tape it with you. And now we're going to kind of let it sit in a strainer and get a lot of the water out, and then we'll get on with the casserole. Okay, I have the zucchini in here. I'm going to add salt to it so it draws out the moisture, and we want to get that out, and then we'll just use paper towel to get as much juice out of it as we can. We'll let this go for about 10 minutes just doing that. Okay, so right now while the zucchini is like getting juicy over there, we have 1 pound of burger in here, and then like a half an onion. And then I threw in some peppers. I had some of the little, you know, the little sweet bell peppers or whatever. And so I did like 3 or 4 of them, cut them up and threw those in there. So, you know, you can just get this going. I just got on like a low medium heat here. We're going to get it all cooked up and go from there. Okay, right now I'm gonna put in 2 eggs. I squeezed out as much water as I can out of the zucchini. So there's that. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of whisk these a little bit. I'm gonna combine this now. I will say this one is the only one that's gonna be already pretty much baked, which I should get my oven at 400, I think. That's what the little thing said here. What did it say? 400. Alright. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. Alright. So let's put that in there. Get it as much of it out as you can. Careful not to shave off a fingernail. Okay. Then you want some either mozzarella cheese or like this is Italian style. I'm using what I have. So anyway, about a cup for right now. You'll put more on top later, but I'm running out of room on this counter here. I got so much going on. Okay, let me get the zucchini juice out of the way. Then we want, did I pull out some cheddar? Let's see what I got in here. It's already open. Some sharp cheddar. I'm going to use up this sharp cheddar, but I have another bag here of like Colby Jack that I'll put in here. So about a half a cup. You'll need more of this later too. That's good. You want lots of cheese. And let's see, it says when the zucchini, the eggs, the Parmesan. Did I put Parmesan in there? Oh, I forgot that part. Where the hell's my Parmesan? God. Good God, man. You can use the grated also, but I got some of this in the fridge, so I thought I'd use some of it up. Trying to read. How much on half of the water? There's my parma. Half a cup. That's good. Good. You know what I'm going to use? This. All right, let's do this. This is probably the most complicated one, right? I already sprayed my pan at 13 by 9. I think it's 13 by 9. I have no idea. It's one of those bigger throwaway pans. You can use whatever you want. If you want to use glass dish, that's fine. I tend to cram stuff in my freezer, so you know, glass doesn't cram well. Mix it together. Okay, so now it's all thoroughly mixed. I'm going to kind of press it down in this pan. So this is kind of, I guess they're doing it as, yeah, so this be the crust. So it's like a zucchini crust, I guess. Good way to use up your zucchini, people. It's time. I hear. I got these from a friend, so. Press it up the sides a little bit because I probably got a little bit more. Either this isn't a 13 by 9 or I got probably more than 4 cups because they were just smaller, whatever, but it adds up quickly. So we got this in with the egg. Oh, get in there. I'm going to put in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes. And then when it comes out is when we're going to put the rest of the stuff on top. And put it back in, and then we gotta let it cool, and then it can go in the freezer later. So there, it's very pretty, isn't it? Okay, 20 minutes, 400. Okay, so I just pulled out. I'm starting to warm this back up. It was just sitting here off the stove. I'm just gonna warm it up just slightly. And you want about 15 ounces of spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce, Italian sauce, whatever you have. So this was from the other can, remember? It's good enough. It's pretty close, and we're just gonna go with that. So I'm gonna mix that in. Yeah, I guess I'll mix it with this. No need to dirty another dish. I just pulled the zucchini out of the oven. The crust, right? And then we can spread this on top and add more cheeses, and it's gonna go back in just to kind of heat it up a little bit. And then that's when we let it cool, and we're gonna package it up for the freezer. And then we're done. Okay, so I'm gonna scoop this. Sear it on there. I probably do have a little extra zucchini in here, but I don't care. It'll be fine. Okay, now we're going to add extra cheese. Let's see what it says here. I can't remember. Can't see in here. So we'll add some extra Colby Jack, whatever cheeses you have. You know how it goes. It doesn't matter, right? For that, set some parm as I juice this up. Kind of excited that I mean, I usually have lots of cheese in my freezer and everything else, but it's kind of exciting when you clean out a bag, you know what I mean, from your fridge. Did I put anything else away? I think that's good enough for cheeses. Now the extra peppers. And I also diced up some green onions to top on there also. If you have green peppers, you can use green peppers. Use what you have. This is what I have, so that's why I'm putting these on. Don't be afraid to experiment. This is what makes it yours, and this is what makes it for your family. Tear some of them up a little bit. Spread them out. Okay. Doing good. I think that's it. And then we're going to put it back in the oven for about 10-15 minutes at the 400 still. 10-15 minutes, kind of warm it all up, let everything kind of cook up, and then we're going to cool it down, and then I can put it in the freezer. All right, look at that. Oh my God, that looks good, doesn't it? So that's the only one that's truly cooked through. So we'll let it cool for a long time. We'll cover it up, put instructions on it. It'll go in the freezer, and you thaw it out the night before in the fridge. Just keep it in the fridge, and the next day you can just pop it in the oven, take the covering off, and pop it in the oven. Should be about 350 for about 25 minutes, 20-25 minutes, and you'll be good to go. That looks amazing, and it smells really good. Okay, guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. I gave you 3 ground beef recipes, freezer meal recipes that you can do. All for the oven, right? They're all for the oven. I can work on some crock pot ones, but yeah, I thought I'd just do some oven ones this time. Normally I do always crock pot freezer meals, but yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that little subscribe bell so you can see the next time I put up a new video. And I appreciate you all. I really do. Like, I truly do. Like, it's amazing to me that I have this many, and it's not even that many subscribers compared to all the people I watch. But to me, it's a whole nother world, and it makes me so happy. Like, I'm so proud of myself. And excited to be here with you guys and to talk to you, because I'm not just talking to myself now, right? I do that anyway. But anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to have 3 meals in the freezer so I can use them if I need them during the late, I know it's kind of end of summer type or getting towards end of summer. We don't want to rush it, right? No. Midsummer, let's go with midsummer. So if I need it for something during the week, something like that, then I can just pull one out, and all 3 of them are going to be really good, and I'm super excited about them. So if you want any other type of videos down below, I know I had a friend of mine, request some chicken crock pot meals, so I will probably be working on those in the future. Yeah, I think that's it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe. Cheers!